Remember, this is our only chance to find out what Suffolk, Virginia's been doing for the 2009 National Night Out presentation. You must gain direct access to the mainframe to download the files, which holds the information we need.
Okay, Roger, Night 2. I know we need to make our National Night Out presentation better, and I'll get the information as detailed in your download to my iLink. We know Suffolk was the national champ last year, so it was a good call to make them our target for this mission.
Roger, 009. You have the authorization to proceed. Good luck and happy hunting.
All right. Let's see what we can find here. This looks interesting.
Suffolk, Virginia has many claims to fame. It's the largest landmass city in the state of Virginia. It's where Planters Peanuts was started, and it remains one of the fastest growing cities in the state. And now Suffolk is a National Night Out champion, claiming top dog status following a successful 2008 campaign. So what's next? Simply to keep National Night Out in the forefront for the residents of this great city and grow, grow, grow. With a Project 365 theme of leading Suffolk, our future, our responsibility as our guide, it was time to have a little fun and work with our community partners to make 2009 a year to remember. Just over 1 month after the night of National Night Out, the party seemed to never stop with a bevy of fall events with a National Night Out theme. In September, the second annual Taste of Suffolk Downtown Street Festival gave attendees the opportunity to enjoy all that the historic center of the city has to offer. From food to music to shopping, it was all there to behold. October kicked off with Suffolk's world-famous Peanut Festival. And of course, you can't have a festival without inviting 200,000 of your closest friends for a party. Nat was out there too, having fun and bringing the National Night Out message to the crowds. The youth of Suffolk were able to meet and greet Olympic gold medalist LaShawn Merritt at a special event at the Suffolk Cultural Arts Center. Merritt brought back gold from Beijing and is a great role model for youth of all ages. Continuing in October, the Suffolk Neighborhood College Express enabled citizens to learn more about their community with a one-day overview of the city's diverse programs and activities. Included in those presentations, what else? National Night Out. In December, the Suffolk City Council hosted the National Night Out Committee as they presented the first place trophy and were recognized for their efforts to make National Night Out a top priority for the city. The holiday season brought the Suffolk Holiday Parade, and with it, Nat Knight, McGruff, and Bullseye, Target's mascot, riding along to show everyone what National Night Out was all about, as well as bringing cheer as we closed out 2008.
Night 2? Come in, Night 2?
Night 2 here. Go ahead, 009.
Okay, these people in Suffolk are way ahead of us. We've got a lot of work to do to catch up. Unfortunately, there are even more files to download. So let me see if I can access this new batch file.
Roger. Proceed with caution, as I think we have intel that Nat and McGruff are on their way to your location.
2009 saw a definite youth focus on the agenda. The Commonwealth Attorney's Office and Suffolk Police Department held a gang awareness forum designed to educate parents and those involved with youth on what to look for when it comes to gang activity, as well as ways to help prevent young people from joining gangs. They were even the first in Virginia to debut the Attorney General's video, The Wrong Family, Virginia Fights Back Against Gangs. That event was followed by the first annual Youth Symposium, where over 100 youth came together to learn a variety of things, from leadership skills to planning their futures, all with our Project 365 in mind, leading Suffolk, our future, our responsibility. The Suffolk Office on Youth hosted the event with members of the Suffolk Youth Council serving as facilitators for the day's activities. And guess who made a guest appearance? That's right, Mr. National Night Out himself, Nat Knight. Moving to March, it was the Crime Line Flapjack fundraiser, bringing members of the community out to say no to crime. Nat Knight was there flipping flapjacks and pounded pancakes, all for a good cause. The April Civic Engagement Summit brought current and future leaders from across Hampton Roads together to better understand the broad dimensions of citizenship in the 21st century and to encourage greater civic participation. National Night Out was a big part of the Suffolk State of the City event, where Mayor Linda Johnson highlighted all the happenings in the city over the past year. Of course, hyping the first place national finish was a great way to show what Suffolk is all about. During National Crime Victims' Rights Week, the Commonwealth Attorney's Office and Suffolk Police Department held a community information seminar open to all, but geared to our seasoned citizens. Topics included identity theft and mail fraud, with the focus being crime prevention. The Suffolk Crime Line Board hosted their annual Crime Line motorcycle ride in late April as well. This event saw sunny skies welcome the riders, who rode not only to have fun, but to show their support for putting the bad guys behind bars. May was another busy month for National Night Out in Suffolk. The Stomp the Madness Unity Classic joint high school step team and drumline competition featured some of the best that Suffolk has to offer. This event is a great way to bring youth together for a common goal of having fun. While school pride was evident, everyone enjoyed the show put on by the youth of our community. The Shake, Rattle, and Roll car show took to the streets of downtown Suffolk. The title of the event pretty much tells the story, but National Night Out was once again a part of the festivities, with a certain Tuesday in August looming right around the corner. The National Night Out Committee hosted a community kickoff event in late May so that communities could get a jump start on their planning for the big night. It was a record number of neighborhood associations, civic leagues, and other groups attending and demonstrating their interest in National Night Out. Party boxes were distributed full of all kinds of goodies to help spur that NNO spirit. While we highlighted cars just a minute ago, if planes are your thing, we got that covered too. The Virginia Festival of Flight came to Suffolk's Executive Airport as May wound down. Even Nat flew in for the big event to help bring that National Night Out touch to the Airborne Brigade.
HQ, come in headquarters. This is Agent 009 calling.
9, what's wrong?
It's worse than what we thought. These people in Suffolk have pulled out all the stops for their 2009 National Night Out presentation. We're done for.
Get the files and get out of there. Your time is running short.
Okay, I think I've got one more to go, and I'll rendezvous with the pickup vehicle in the alleyway.
With National Night Out only 2 months away, Suffolk pushed on with all of its pre-National Night Out festivities. June featured the swearing-in of new Chief of Police Thomas Bennett, part of Chief Bennett's mission to keep National Night Out growing in the city of Suffolk. Suffolk City Council hosted the winners of the Suffolk Public Schools, Leading Suffolk to a Drug and Alcohol-Free Future, It's Our Responsibility, essay and poster contest winners on June 17th. Again, helping youth show off their talents and ability to say no to crime. What would National Night Out be in Suffolk without the annual TGIF Duck Race? The Little Quackers were back in the water doing their best to reach the finish line. The Suffolk National Night Out Committee manned a booth complete with snow cones, giveaways, and great information on what was coming up in Suffolk on August the 4th. Nat Knight was on hand at the ribbon-cutting ceremony for a key component of the Suffolk community, the new state-of-the-art Health and Human Services building, which houses the city's Department of Social Services and the Health Department. Suffolk created a summer work success program to help put at-risk youth to work in city departments through a grant from the stimulus package. As a result, close to 80 young people gained employment, a paycheck, and most importantly, acquired real-life job skills. This program spanned from June through August of 2009. In particular, 2 youth workers as part of the Media and Community Relations Department were key players in the development and preparation of National Night Out 2009. July started with the Suffolk City Council receiving a full briefing on the big night, now only 1 month away. Nat was there to show off the trophy from 2008 as an example of what can happen when great people gather together to help their community celebrate and stomp out crime. Suffolk's government access cable channel even featured National Night Out on its On the Scene program. When you get down to crunch time, every opportunity must be utilized to promote an event such as National Night Out. Suffolk is home to a Target warehouse facility, and that group was really on board with the National Night Out effort this year. The Target red and white bullseye was proudly behind the NNO efforts and helping further publicize the message of this campaign. Now, with only 4 days left until the big night, it wasn't time to rest on any laurels as the National Night Out Committee and NAT took part in another TGIF in Suffolk, but this time it wasn't the running of the ducks, but the chucking of the corn, as a cornhole tournament was on. NAT showed everyone how to do the do as the music played and fun continued. Now, not even storm clouds could dampen our spirits as citizens celebrated National Night Out Sunday, local congregations praying for our community and the public safety officers who protect us. Later that afternoon, the Suffolk National Kids Day event gave children the opportunity to mix and mingle with some of Suffolk's finest, the men and women of the Suffolk Police Department and Suffolk Fire and Rescue, as part of this pre-National Night Out pep rally. What could be better on a hot summer Sunday afternoon but to have a cool event featuring plenty of pizza, snow cones, face painting, and more? As usual, the Suffolk business community banded together to highlight National Night Out, displaying the familiar banners, signs, and message boards full of the National Night Out spirit. Leave it to Suffolk to make things extra special this year. Tuesday, August the 4th was truly a day-long National Night Out of Palooza as the Suffolk Police Department kicked off the day with a community ribbon cutting for their new administration building. Dignitaries, citizens, and city staff joined together to welcome this new building into the Suffolk scene. The temps were running a bit hot that day, but in true National Night Out spirit, everyone was ready for the fun of the night that lay ahead. So much so that not even a purposely placed Target 18-wheeler could hold back the energy of the community, judges, and committee members. Okay, now it's time to see what the citizens of Suffolk had in store for the big night of August the 4th. And this year saw a true citywide effort stir up community spirit like we've never seen before. the night of National Night Out said and done, it was time to see who won the honors from the judging that took place in the communities. The Bethlehem Ruritan Club was recognized as the top community, with Burbage Grant taking first place in the first-timer category, and the Suffolk News Herald being tabbed as the top business. National Night Out 2009, a year's worth of fun worth remembering.
Night 2, I'm done and I'm leaving now. Tell Shorty, Shifty, and Spike to meet me at the rally spot.
Roger that. Now don't forget the most important thing. You must key the combination for the electric fence in this sequence.
Okay, we've got you. Put your hands up. McGruff, put the collar on them. Take them to the holding cell. I'll be right there. Well, well, well. They're trying to steal our National Night Out sequence. It's not too much of a secret that Suffolk's National Night Out is among the best there is thanks to our community. I guess the only question is, who was behind this break-in?
Dadgummit, foiled again. How are we going to keep those Suffolk people from getting our trophy? From getting our trophy? I need to think about this. I need to think real hard. Oh, maybe not that hard. Let's see. Maybe, well, maybe.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.